Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede
Well, who
them.
are you? That's
What do you
what
mean,
I'm
who am I?
asking. Who are you?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Sir, you don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass. Just by you in here reporting people, they don't have to have a reason not to want you on property. That's just like if you were to call us to your property and you had someone that was
That's
on
private property.
bothering you.
That's different.
And no, sir, it is no different.
How we doing today?
Good, how are you? What can I do for you?
Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede
Well,
them.
who are you? That's
What do you mean,
what I'm
who am I?
asking. Who are you? Who do you work for? What are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am
Sir?
I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have
You
to have
think
a reason.
so?
They don't have to have a reason.
Well, actually, they do have to have a reason, and the only reason is if this man was breaking the law. And we know how this usually goes, guys. This man is clearly and simply exercising his rights. Cops tend to have issue with that for whatever reason.
You think so?
Sir,
this is
give me a space.
This is federal property.
Give me a space.
Sure, yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah.
The rules are right there.
I want 18.
You want 18? All right, I'll give you 18.
Over here. Sir, outside. Outside.
I am following all the rules. I'm not breaking any law. Deputy, am I being detained?
Sir, I've asked you to step outside.
You're being a
I've
little...
asked you to step outside.
I think you can be a little
Sir,
nicer.
I've asked you to step outside nicely. You're being detained.
I'm being
Step
detained.
outside.
Very good. So I'm being detained.
When you do not listen to their unlawful demands, they always become enraged like this cop. They're all so power hungry. With anger issues like this, I wouldn't want her in a position of power. And if the way she's acting isn't already bad enough, she's now detaining this man. You can already tell that she went into this situation with a full-on bias without knowing anything about the situation.
With her pink handcuffs. She doesn't even know how to park. That's some illegal parking right there.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay. All right.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass. So
Oh,
you can
really?
get off of their property.
They haven't told me to leave.
Sir, they don't have to have a reason. It is their right. You're in my car. You're in my car. You're in my personal space. When I walk up and make contact with you, I'm asking you to back up. Back up.
This is United States postal property, federal property,
Yes,
public
sir, but
property.
anybody can ask you to leave the premises. They
That-
don't want you here. You're not.
You think so? You obviously don't know the law. I think you better call your supervisor.
Sir, it's been placed on-
Can we get your supervisor out here? I'm asking for your supervisor. I'm asking for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking you to get over there on the sidewalk.
I'm asking you for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking for you to get over there on the sidewalk. Thank you.
Is your supervisor available?
Do I have a supervisor that's available that can head to 8505 to Knox Road, please?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Sir, you don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass. Just by you in here reporting people, they don't have to have a reason not to want you on property. That's just like if you were to call us to your property and you had someone that was
That's
on
private
your
property.
bothering you.
That's different.
And no, sir, it is no different.
This is not
Sir.
private property.
Sir.
This is not private
Sir,
property.
It doesn't matter. If
It
they
does
ask-
matter. South
I'm
Carolina
not gonna
Supreme
argue
Court
with you. You're being
says it
placed
matters.
on trespass notice, okay?
We'll see when your
Trespass
supervisor
notice.
gets here.
She really thinks this is the same as private property. No, it's really not. Private property and public property laws are completely different, and she is just acting like that doesn't matter right now. This man has a right to be there. You don't just get to trespass someone off public property like that, and the way she's saying they can do this for no reason. Think about that. By that logic, they could look at anyone who walks in, pass judgment, and decide They're not fit for services just because they feel like it. Services we literally pay for as taxpayers. That's crazy.
We'll see about that when your supervisor gets here. I expected better out of Richland County deputies. There's probably a reason why you don't have any stripes on your arms.
You have your first and last name?
No, I don't.
All right, cool.
I am not committing a crime.
You're being placed on no trespass notice, sir. You don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Then that's not how trespass
You're not.
works. That's not how trespass works.
You're detained. You're placed on no trespass notice.
How can I be on trespass if you're not giving me an opportunity to leave?
Sir, they've asked for you to be placed on it, and I'm placing you.
You go run code
Sir,
3
I'm sorry
on
that you
committing
feel that way.
not a crime.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Here they come, rolling in hot. Because elders don't know the law here.
So now, guys, we are about to be introduced to her supervisor, who, may I add, is just as incompetent as she is. When they say that it comes from the top down, that really is a true statement. When the entirety of the population knows laws better than a cop, who, mind you, are supposed to be the one who enforces them, then clearly there is a very big issue.
Hey, sir, are you her supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
All right, how you doing?
All right, yourself.
Oh, you got a stripe? How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, sir. I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help
Corporal
you?
Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photographs for news purposes,
Yes, sir.
and nobody asked me to leave.
Okay.
This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm
Okay.
hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property, United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. Okay, so the branch manager stepped out, and she thought there was a sign on the door that said no photographing.
Okay.
And I stepped out and looked at all the signs. There are no signs saying no photographing. There is a poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay. Okay. So did they actually leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never actually leave.
No, and
so
they don't have
that deputy in there right now. They want you to leave. Are you gonna leave, sir?
Okay, well, let me follow up.
No, you got. Are you were done or you weren't done?
No, I wasn't.
Finish,
done.
finish,
Okay.
finish
They
up,
have
sir.
no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but you have the right to refuse your service, sir. So basically, well, I'm asking
That's fine.
before we go in there. If they go in there, ask them. They want you to leave. Will you be willing to leave? If they,
Okay.
1 minute. If they say that she go in there and say they verify they want you to leave at this point, will you leave location? sir?
Absolutely. If you tell me to leave, I will leave because I respect you. I respect the deputy.
They don't want you back here.
Okay.
I've already went inside and made contact.
But
with
just
that.
double
I will do it
check.
again.
Double check. Do you have any idea on you, sir? They do
No,
want you on
sir.
trespass for
Okay.
location.
My God, they can't get enough of that ID. Even if this man was being rightfully trespassed, getting his ID is not necessarily needed. They need to tell him that he can't come back and give him a chance to leave. And then if he does come back, then he will be breaking the law. But with all that being said, this shouldn't be happening in the first place.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically they want you to leave. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
But once you leave, and you're
But-
going back and forth, and that causes disturbance. So that's breach of peace, sir.
No,
That's
sir.
against the law.
Now calls no.
Well,
I got
basically,
it.
that's what
I've got it recorded
Okay,
right
that's
here.
what I'm going to verify. But if
Well,
that's
see-
the case, you did basically start peace. That's breach of peace. That is a crime, sir.
Okay.
And I do need your ID for it.
Okay, now I understand that what they're telling you,
Yes, sir.
and I did not create any disturbance.
Are you able to wind it back so I can see?
Oh yeah, I've got it's
I'll
you're
take-
on
I'll take a
live
look.
right here. I got a body cam here.
I'll take a
and
look,
I'm
sir. You say
recording
you
here.
cause service. I'll take a
Well,
look.
I don't have to prove anything because I'm not.
Well, basically, I have your word is the word, and then basically they're saying
Okay.
you're causing disturbance, and I'm assuming it's multiple in there because you said the branch matter came out, so it's multiple witnesses in there
She's-
saying you were causing disturbance. So I said that's consistent with
Her-
breach of peace, sir, and I'm asking for your ID because that is a crime in South Carolina.
Okay, but I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you, did. I'm telling you, you
Okay.
started the peace,
All
sir.
right.
You started a day or operation of business.
No,
that is a crime in
there-
South Carolina. That's called breach of peace. I need your ID.
Lying to 911 is also against the law.
Yes, it is, sir. But I had to verify that from you saying you have video. So I'm asking to verify your part. You saying that they're lying about what they cause disturbance. So are you able to give me your ID so I can do what I have to do?
Is this a stop and ID state?
Huh? This is stop an ID state, sir. I'm saying you're basically committing a crime, or breach of peace,
No, I'm
third
not.
peace. I'm telling you, that's where they're saying you're disturbing
Well,
peace.
they
sir.
can say whatever they want, but
Okay,
I'm not
I'm
committing a
sorry.
crime.
I'm investigating that. I'm
I
detaining you for
understand
basically
that.
investigating that. So basically, I had a right to ask for your ID, and I'm asking for your ID for a breach of peace, sir. So I need
Okay.
your ID.
Okay, well, I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you, you did. So basically,
How do you know? You weren't even here.
disturbing peace. We have
You weren't
multiple
even
witnesses,
here.
sir. So basically, the branch you say you're
Where's the
saying.
witnesses?
That is right there, sir. They're verifying with that. You are disturbing peace,
She
sir.
doesn't know her rules and regulations, and
telling
I'll
you,
be
sir.
glad to show you that.
I'm telling you, sir. I need your ID.
Okay, I did not commit a breach of peace.
Well, okay, sir. But that's you. We argue that in court if it goes that far. But at this point, I'm saying basically you're informed you are committing a crime for a breach of peace. You are disturbing the peace from what we got the call about, sir. We received a call now. We received a call for it. So you are disturbing the peace, sir. So basically, I'm asking your ID for violating that law.
Geez, I told you guys this supervisor was just as incompetent. Now he's out here saying this guy committed a crime. Based on what? No actual facts, just whatever got called in, that's it. Since when does a phone call equal guilt? Last I checked, it's innocent until proven guilty. But I guess that only applies when it's convenient.
Well,
So I need your ID.
under threat of arrest, I will. But I'm not committing a crime.
Well, I explained my
And
part too, sir. I explained why I'm asking for your ID. I explained what crime I'm committing. You believe you broke. It was breach of peace. I need your ID.
I did not commit a crime.
Well, like I said, I explained what the crime is, sir, that I'm expecting you're doing. I said it's breach of peace. I need your ID.
I don't have my ID on me.
Do you have your name? What's your name, sir?
Am I being threatened with arrest?
You're being detained, sir, for basically
Okay.
of a crime.
I told you that.
Yeah, she
So
said- she
so
detained me.
basically, I need your name. So what's your
Okay,
name?
being in detention in South Carolina does not require an ID.
Yes, sir. I'm committed to suspecting you of a crime. Yes, it does, sir. I have the right to identify who you are. Yes,
So
you
you
are.
think this is a stop and ID state?
Sir, you about so.
Do you
Are
understand?
you refusing to identify
Can
who
I-
you are? Are
can
you
I get
refusing
you-
to identify who you are,
No,
sir?
I'm not. I don't
Okay,
have
so
anything
I
to
need
hide.
your,
I'm
I need
not
your
a
name, then,
criminal.
sir. You're not
I'm not a
refusing.
criminal. I don't break
If
the
you're
law.
not refusing, sir, I need your ID.
Can we get your supervisor out here?
No. This
Can
is
we
what
get a sergeant, please?
No, you're gonna. This is
Can
you're
we
gonna
get a
deal with
sergeant?
me,
6 feet, sir.
sir.
6 feet.
Wait,
6 feet.
Now 6 feet, sir.
She
We were
won't
standing
take
to this the whole time we were talking.
All right.
Now 6 feet, sir.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
What's your name, sir? What's your last name? Last name, sir.
Is this a stop and ID state?
Sir, are you refusing to identify who you are?
This is not a
Are you
stop and
refusing,
This
sir,
is
are you
not.
refusing to identify who you are, sir?
Under threat of
Are
arrest,
you
I
refusing
will.
I'm saying, what's your last name, sir?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't show ID?
Sir, you are, like I told you, you are breaching peace right now, sir. You're disturbing the peace. You receive a call about you. We got a complaint from the man inside. You are disturbing the peace. You're starting
I am
to
not
really
disturbing
uplift
the
Yes,
peace.
sir, you are.
I am not.
So if you don't refuse to identify who you are, yes, I think you probably will go to jail. I will give you for breach of peace, sir.
This tyrant just cannot stand the fact this guy is standing up for himself against tyranny. I think sometimes we get lost in the fact that this could happen to all of us too. With how bad cops are nowadays, it's almost a guarantee that your rights are going to be violated at some point in your life. It's important to always record them and be knowledgeable about your rights, or it is very true and very simple that you will lose them.
So what's you going to do? What's your
If you're
name?
threatening to take me to jail, I'll give you my name.
What's your ID, sir? What's your name?
Are you-
How did you get here, sir? How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Is that important?
Yeah, it is very important. Did you drive here, sir? Did you not?
I don't
drive
want to
here?
answer that question.
Cause
But I
basically-
will ID to you.
Yeah, cause you're being, sir, you're doing a whole lot of stuff for no reason at all. You denied the thing you did drive here, and basically, in South Carolina, you need ID to operate a vehicle in South
Am I
Carolina.
operating a vehicle?
Sir, that's why you didn't want to ask cuts, because you know you drove here.
Sir, I need a
you know,
sergeant.
you know you drove here.
I need a sergeant here. I'm asking for your supervisor.
Sir,
Can I get a
that's-
sergeant
that's
here?
still not gonna stop. Are you refusing to give who you are, sir? Are
I'm
you
not
refusing-
refusing anything.
Yes, you
All
are,
I
sir.
want-
So I asked you multiple times. You can rewind your camera back. I asked you multiple times.
Okay,
You're
being-
refusing to identify yourself.
Being detained does not require me to show
yes,
an
sir,
ID.
it does. Yes, sir, you're investigating of a crime. Yes, sir, it does apply. You don't know your law, sir. You need to review your law. Yes, it does. Oh,
Okay.
I need your ID, sir.
Is this a sergeant?
No, this is my captain.
Oh, hey. How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
Nice to
Hey.
see you again.
Nice to see you again. How you been?
Pretty good. This,
Shake your hand.
Yeah,
How are you?
Captain, I just want to say that you're one
What
of
is
the best
up?
captains I've ran into.
That's okay. That's okay. Appreciate
But,
it. So what's
I
going
want,
on?
okay,
So
well,
basically, they want more trespassing. He's basically, I told him, basically got called, told him he's 30 people. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's detained. He refused to identify who he is to give his identification, so they can pay for trespass.
Captain, I'm not breaking any law. I came in here, I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards. And I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said, wanted to know who I was. She wouldn't identify herself. She wanted to know who I was with. I said, I'm with myself. And she thought that the rules were on her door that said no photography. And I went and I looked and I said, man, there's no rules. There's a poster 7 in here that allows photographs for news purposes in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors, and that's where I've been. I haven't been in any restricted areas. I am completely following the law, and I'm following post office rules and regulations. But as we all know, the post office, they don't know their rules like they should know.
I just know these two are salty right now. You can see it all over them. Their captain shows up, immediately shakes the guy's hand, treats him like a normal human being, and suddenly the whole energy shifts. Meanwhile, these two have been sitting here this whole time acting like this guy is some kind of problem just for exercising his rights. That's what makes it so obvious. It was never about the situation. It was about their ego. Because the second someone who actually knows what they're doing steps in, everything calms down. It's almost like when you actually understand the law and do your job right, things don't have to turn into a confrontation every single time.
So I'm here to kind of educate them that what I'm doing is lawful. I'm not creating any disturbance. Holding a camera does not create a disturbance. I understand you got called here.
So that's not creating disturbance, sir?
Am I being detained, Captain?
No. I just want to talk.
Elders has got me detained.
You are detained.
I told you in front of you.
Right now, you and I are talking.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, all right. How much longer do you plan on?
Well, they're closing up at 5 o'clock, you know. And I really expected, I went downtown to the post office, walked all through there, 3 cameras rolling, nobody said a word. I didn't create any disturbance. The postal inspector was there.
Yeah.
He saw what I was.
Did you talk to the postal?
Not that day, but I had previous phone conversations with him, and he kind of told me what's allowed and what they don't like.
Right.
But I'm not here to get anybody's information. I'm not here to create a disturbance. I'm here to make sure these employees know their rules and the Richland County deputies know the law, and these two don't know the law. They think this is a stop and ID state. Elders thinks you can trespass people from public property, and the trespassing statute that has been affirmed by the South Carolina Supreme Court says the trespassing statute is only for private property. This is not their living room. They don't own this building.
I understand. I know where you're coming from. I understand that part.
I mean, look how ridiculously easy that was. All it took was talking to him like a normal human being instead of treating him like he was guilty from the second you showed up. That's it. No yelling, no power trip, no nonsense. And everything stays calm. And yet somehow that's the part so many of them struggle with. I genuinely don't get how basic communication is this difficult when that's literally a huge part of the job.
So they're trying to issue me a trespass. He's trying to arrest me for disorderly conduct. Breach of peace. And I'm not breaching any peace. I didn't even have a conversation with any customers. So there's no customer in here.
You haven't intercepted the flow of business.
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, they're not even that busy. They never asked me to leave either.
Okay.
They always started that when the elders walked in there.
It's closed, so they're asking you to leave the premises now that it's closed.
I'll accept that. But if you're going to try to issue me a trespass, that's going to be a violation of my civil rights.
Sir, if you have a good lawyer, sir, you can sue, sir. If that's a violation of your right, you can sue, sir.
Is that what you want me to do?
No, I mean, employees change.
Right.
Often.
And they need to be trained.
When you change employees frequently, sometimes things can become amiss. But we don't even take advantage of that.
Right.
Just train the
And I'm
teams,
not here
right?
to, I'm just here to exercise my First Amendment right and to make sure they know their own rules and regulations. And to check up on y'all too, to make sure y'all know the law. Y'all shouldn't even respond to, a guy's recording in public. Okay, what did he do? Did he hit you over the head with the camera?
I
mean,
well, we're all done.
Okay, Captain, and you are
Sergeant Fergal.
Fergal. You look familiar. Are you famous?
I don't know about that.
Is he famous?
I've done a few things.
You been around?
My name's Don.
Don?
Yeah. Tell me your name again. First name?
I'll tell you.
Hey, we're on a first name basis, right?
I'll tell you.
Are we on the first name basis?
I'll tell you when they leave.
Come on.
Nah, this guy's trying to ID me.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
All right.
take care.
Drive careful. Have a night.
Okay.